Hello everyone. So today I thought I'll probably talk about some updates, recent updates from Atlassian, and on my channel, of course, I try to share things, and most of my videos are basically tutorials. I try to show how to do things in Jira using automation, using script runner for Jira, using different apps. But of course, from time to time, I also make videos where I give updates. And of course, if you go to my channel and search for this tag Atlassian updates, you will find a lot of videos, a lot of posts where I have been talking about what is happening in the Atlassian ecosystem. Now, the thing about this particular update is that if you are in Atlassian ecosystem in any way, maybe you are working for a partner, maybe you are a consultant, maybe you are using these tools, I think following these updates really help. And today I thought I'll probably also make this week's update video. And I'm thinking, because there are a lot of things happening in Atlassian ecosystem recently. There was in fact quite a lot of updates. Not all the updates were great, but something was happening. So I might increase the frequency of these updates. Now today I thought I'll probably start with this post from Hannah, and the post is about improvements to the Jira Cloud and Jira Cloud app, not Jira Cloud, but Jira Cloud app for iOS and Android. Now I do use my mobile app for Jira. For example, I have a support channel. If you don't know, I do have a support channel. If you go to my website ravisagar.in/support, I ask people to raise a ticket for me in case they need my help or in case they need more than 2 minutes of my time. And when I look at those new tickets that are coming in, I can of course look at those tickets from the web interface, but having a mobile app is wonderful. And although the Jira mobile app is not like the best or super intuitive, I mean, it is easy to use, it is intuitive, but it is not like the best app ever, but it works. It is better than nothing, because there was no app earlier. Now we do have an app. Now this app, although I have not really seen anything major or like a lot of changes, but I noticed this post where Hannah is saying that there are now some changes to the app, and if you're doing incident management, you can mark your incidents as major. I don't know how exactly it will happen. Maybe it will be some kind of escalation, or maybe a transition, or maybe a field. I don't know. I need to check how it will work, like major. What exactly is major here? But it says simply select the major toggle. So I guess some kind of a field, right? And there are of course some other improvements, some other changes or additions. For example, you can acknowledge those incidents. You can also connect it to Slack, and I of course want to see how it will work. Now, apart from this, talking about the iOS app, I don't really use iOS app because I don't really have an iPhone. I mean, I do have an iPhone 4S, but of course I don't really use it. I use Android. I used to use BlackBerry, but BlackBerry doesn't work anymore, sadly. But so for iOS, there are of course some other improvements, mostly on the reporting side. So these are some of the reports that hopefully, I'm not really sure if these gadgets are there in Android or not, but it is in iOS. So do take a look at this particular post in case you want to know more. There are some updates related to the push notifications, some performance improvements, and I guess some new features are also upcoming, contextual notifications on board and backlog. So I will probably keep you guys posted on this particular update. But of course, this is something new, something I would say it is something that I want to personally check how these improvements in the app will work. So I thought I'll probably also share it with all of you. The second update is basically, we all know about the outage, and Atlassian recently, I think last week roughly 10 days ago, Atlassian did announce or did update everyone that yes, we have restored each and every site. So this outage, I believe it was started in the first week of April, when the the Atlassian team tour or talks I don't know why Atlassian keeps on changing the names, but anyways, so when the event was happening, there was an outage, and this outage was, of course, a very long outage, and a lot of people were not happy about it. But in case you want to know more about what happened, I made a video, by the way, on this particular topic, like what exactly happened. It was mostly like human error, I would say. If the script is faulty, or if you pass wrong IDs, then it is definitely, I would say, human error. But again, it shouldn't have happened, but it happened. But Atlassian is now saying that yes, we have restored everything. And in case you want to know a bit more about how Atlassian manages their data, so there is a page which I used to refer quite a lot in the past, where I ask my clients, because usually when clients are asking you about how Atlassian manages your data, how exactly they are managing the backup, and if something goes wrong, how can they, or what is the process of restoring things. So on this particular page, data management, you can find these details, and you can see here details related to the disaster recovery and also business continuity. So I'll share the link in the post, and you can, of course, take a look at it. This is something, of course, useful, especially if a company organization is moving or considering using Atlassian tools. Then of course they want to be assured that if something goes wrong, they don't really lose their data, right? That is the most important thing. And apart from the outage report and update from Atlassian on the outage, I also have a small update. So I was working on this app called Stay on Top. So Stay on Top is an app that will show you some details of the issue that are not really easily visible when you're looking at the issue. So you can see these details, you can see the information about that issue. Things like for how long this issue has been open, for how long this issue has been in the current status, also the email address and email address of the reporter and the assignee. So you can find these things straight away when you open the issue. So do take a look at this app, and of course, to be honest, I anyways do it for everyone. For my own app, I'll not really do. It doesn't really make sense if I do an app update video, app review video, which I did, by the way, in December when I updated the Stay on Top app for the latest version of Jira back then. But now this app was something that I built using Forge on cloud, and I'm happy that I was able to find time, squeeze in little time from my busy schedule, and I was able to not only work on this app, which I built using Node.js, but I also managed to get it approved. So I'm really proud of myself. So do take a look at this app and give me some feedback. And the last update is basically from Rodney, the Jira guy. And Rodney wrote a blog post about data center, and he expressed his concerns about Atlassian not talking a lot about data center, because during the event, Atlassian didn't really mention or shared a lot about data center. I didn't really follow the videos. I mean, I try to follow the bullet points because, to be honest, I'm too busy to watch long videos. But usually after the event, you come to know about, okay, these are the 5 things that you can focus on and take away. That is it. So I know that they are now totally focused. Atlassian is now totally focused on cloud. But at the same time, there are companies, organizations still using Jira Data Center. Of course, I've been saying this, and I will repeat it again today. I learned Jira. I started using it, liking it, and I made my career around Atlassian tools because I was able to do things easily, because it was on-prem, it was on server or data center. But on Jira Cloud, things are not the same. So I'm, of course, personally more inclined towards Jira Data Center, and I think there will be companies, organizations who would always use on-prem version. They will never go to cloud for security reasons, and also a lot of other reasons. In case you are a bank, why would you use cloud? I mean, it is too risky, right? And talking about outages, talking about security. Of course, there are things, but banks and financial organizations, and where security is, privacy is like top notch. You cannot really afford to have your data on someone else's servers. So there will always be some kind of demand for data center on-prem version of Jira. And if Atlassian is not adding no new features to data center, because if you look at Jira Cloud, there are plenty of new features, and of course Jira data center version, Jira server version. There are new features, but those new features are not really significant. There are some slight improvements here and there, but nothing major has happened in the last, I would say, a few years, to be honest, which is fine in a way because it still works. But I think moving forward in the next couple of years, if companies find that, okay, Jira data center version has still the same features, more or less, in the last 5 years, then they might move away from Jira to another tool. You never really know, to be honest. And I think I also agree with Jira. Broadly, I also agree with Rodney on this post. And by the way, after this post, Atlassian also wrote this post on community, the future of Atlassian data center. And here you can see that that there is a response. In a way, there is a response from Atlassian talking about the plan and the roadmap for Jira Data Center. And you can follow this post. I'll share the link in the description or in this particular post, and you can know more about these things. But I don't really think the updates on this particular post are going to excite someone about Jira Data Center. Because of course Jira Cloud has so many new things, Jira Work Management and the UI. Things are really different on Jira Cloud. Jira Cloud is a totally different product now. It has been a different product for a while now, but now it also looks totally different. And there are so many features that are really different on Jira Cloud. I know that on Jira Data Center, there will be automation tools, so it will definitely help. It will be inbuilt app instead of paid app, or inbuilt feature, but still I think Atlassian should probably keep on adding new features, and or at least they should be open about it, that yes, we are going to discontinue it completely in the next 2 years or 3 years or 5 years, so that people can plan either to move to Jira Cloud or another tool. So this post, if you read this, you won't really find anything promising, to be honest, but still it is up to you how you want to digest the information. So do take a look at these two posts, and I will share everything, all the links here in this particular post of mine, along with of course this video. So that is all I wanted to talk about and share with all of you today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new. Thank you very much. Bye bye.